First meeting June 10th, what we did was basically introduce everybody around the room, members of the task force, and try to get some kind of handle on the scope of what we're here to do and what kind of decisions we're making for trying to guide DOT and the city of Hendersonville for solving traffic congestion problems at 64 West to the...
This is only the second meeting of a group that's scheduled to have probably 5 or 6 meetings, maybe 7, if needed, to try and come up with either viable alternatives to the widening that DOT suggested that would have the impact of moving so many grades. And preferably that's what the committee is trying to come up with. But it was also a possibility that if grades ended up having to be moved, that this group would have recommendations or input as to how that would be accomplished, or whether or not there would be certain accommodations. Certainly the earlier part of that is what everyone has in mind, which is trying to find something that would avoid that possibility altogether.
Really just put some cash that we needed to be responsive to you on, and that was to do a little bit of research on your behalf. That began with actually a letter that was initiated by both Ferguson and the city to let the DOT know this group had convened, that you'd begun your discussions and deliberations about the topic at hand, and to respectfully request that we had a single point of contact with DOT to interface with as we move forward on the study process. And that was well received by DOT, I would say, and they let us know that we'd be working with Jamie Wilson, who's a local DOT rep, which he's offered to come participate in discussions in the future when we think it's appropriate. But at this point in time, we were simply gathering information from Jamie. So we've had the opportunity to talk with Jamie at length about the current project, and suffice it to say, I think that he recognizes the complexities of the discussions that we're having and the issues faced by this community as may be proposed by this particular widening project in 64. A couple of things that were on our list was to research, was there any traffic analysis or travel projections done as a part of their design process. A second was to find out, was there any kind of environmental review work that was done as a part of their feasibility or design work. And then also to get a better understanding of the funding mechanism that's being used to finance this project, which was there anything done in the way of travel projections or traffic analysis done on this particular project. And what we were able to discern from DOT was that there was not any specific travel demand forecasting, as they characterize it, for the project. However, they were looking very closely at volumes that were projected under the comprehensive transportation plan that's been done for the region. So that was travel demand forecasting we covered. We also talked about the environmental review process. We also requested a copy of the current design plans, which they transmitted to us, and they're available here today. In large part, what they represent is exactly what is proceeding with the project, which is a 3-lane widening. I'll get up once again just so everyone understands. A 3-lane widening all the way back to the signal right here at the Catholic School and Baptist Church, all the way back to around Valley Street. And at this point, the design plans will transition back down to a 2-lane section in recognition that they don't have a decision on what to do in this segment of the roadway. So those design plans really are focusing at this point on everything east of Valley Street.